Hi everyone, I'm Jaclyn.
And I'm Jen.
And we're from Power Yoga Canada. And we're looking at our pose of the month. And this month we're looking at pigeon. So Jen, why don't you come into downward facing dog. And sweep one leg up to the sky. And take that knee and bring it all the way to your wrist. Good. So you see how Jen's foot is closer towards her center. So if this looks like your pigeon, you'd point your toe. But if you're a little more flexible, you would try and get your shin parallel to the front of your mat. And in this version, you want to flex your foot just to protect your knee. And if you're, in this case, your left hip is lifting up off your mat, just slide a block right underneath. So you just have more space here and you're able to square your hips. Beautiful, but Jen doesn't need a block. She's nice and flexy. So take a deep breath in and then slowly lower your chest forward. And then she'll rest her head on her hands, the mat, or a block, wherever you are in your practice. Good. And pigeon comes at a really great part in our journey into power flow. Closer to the end, we're really warmed up. You can really get into your hips. And the hips are the emotional center for your body. So sometimes some emotions can come up in this pose. And what we speak to is just breathing with that. Yeah, not judging what comes up, but just staying with it. So you have your breath and your emotions, and just letting them be there together. Okay, we're gonna look at king pigeon as well. So Jen, if you just wanna lift your upper body, you're gonna grab your back foot with your hand. So this is version 1, and you still wanna work at squaring your hips here. So that right hip just coming forward. Version 2 of king pigeon, she's gonna lock the top of her foot in her elbow. Good, and you see her right shoulder's opening, but again, the right hip squaring. And then the last version, Jen's gonna twist her arm so her fingertips are in the same line as her toes. And she's just gonna press her foot down, and then her foot's gonna resist the pressing down motion. And then to finish off the pose, she's gonna lift up her arm, if you're balanced, otherwise you keep your fingertips down. But she does this really nicely. Good, and then breathing, of course, very important. So that's our pose of the month.
We'll see you on your mat.